Hello all. So today I'm talking about a Jeep with the ESP BAS light that stays on and won't go off, what it is and how you can go about fixing it. And I'm going to put links down below for everything I'm looking at here. But what is the ESP BAS light? Well, it stands for Electronic Stability Program, and it's basically there just to help give better control of the vehicle when it's driving in adverse conditions. So if you're driving down the road and it's wet or slippery, then the onboard computer will help assist the driver keeping better control over the vehicle. So if you're driving down the road and it's wet and it's raining, then the onboard computer will help assist the driver to have better control over the vehicle. And it is normal for the ESP BAS light to come on when it's raining or something like this. So if you're driving down the road and it's raining and it comes on and goes off every now and again, that's normal. But the problem is when it comes on and it stays on, then that's not normal and it needs to be troubleshooted as to why. So I'm going to go over some of the most common causes and fixes for this. And number one is going to be the steering angle sensor. And this is built into the steering wheel. And one thing about the steering angle sensor is it has steps to realign it, which if it gets out of line, it'll throw off that ESP BAS light. And this is fairly common. And so these would be the steps that you would go through if you wanted to realign it. They're pretty simple. Like I said, I'm going to put a link down below for everything I'm looking at. But basically, just put the Jeep into park and turn the engine on. Then you want to turn the steering wheel all the way to the left until it stops. Then you want to turn the steering wheel all the way to the right until it stops. Then you want to turn the tires until they're straight. And then you turn the engine off, you restart the engine, and then you take it for a drive, and the light should clear, as long as it was just out of realignment, which is very common. This quite commonly will clear the error code. But if it doesn't, then it could be something more serious. I would try that at least twice before you got into it any more deeper. But the steering angle sensor itself can also go bad. I'll jump over on Amazon and give you an idea what it looks like. Here it is on Amazon. And as you can see, it ranges in price around 50 to 60 bucks. There's one for 178. It's going to depend on the year of your Jeep. But that's basically what they are. And so number one is going to be the steering angle sensor. And next up is going to be a wheel speed sensor. So what this is that each tire has a speed sensor, and it'll report back to the computer how fast one tire is going. So if one tire slips, the onboard computer will know this because all the other tires will be traveling at a different speed. So basically, each tire has a wheel speed sensor that reports back to the onboard computer and has direct input into this ESP BAS system. And if a speed sensor goes bad, then it can throw this light. Now, one thing about speed sensors is that they usually will throw out another code. So, you'll have a code like C1035, which will be like right wheel speed sensor. So if you get that, you'll know that that speed sensor in the right rear is bad. You can replace it, and your error will probably go away along with the ESP BAS light. And one thing to keep in mind with these speed sensors is they all have wiring harness and some wires going back to the onboard computer. So if you do get an error on one of these sensors, then be sure to take a look at those and that nothing came up underneath the vehicle and hit the wires or the harness, and that all those connections are good, because they could cause the same problem as a bad sensor. That's a common problem with these, is that something just came up underneath and hit those sensors. And so those are the main causes of why an ESP BAS light would come on. And I just wanted to give a real quick brief overview of what you can do if you have this problem and how you would go about fixing it. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try to answer them. If this video helped you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.